Our big idea today is division. We are going to talk about 3 different strategies. We're going to demonstrate them for 3 different grade levels. And the skills that are going to be developed within those grade levels are listed here. So for kindergarten through 2nd grade, we're going to work with grouping items with pictures and actual manipulatives that will help students see how numbers or how items can be broke up and grouped together. In 3rd through 4th grade, we're going to be grouping, which is known as dividing, and we're going to introduce that term with the number representation. So we're going to use the hundreds chart so they can see the number. And then through 5th and 6th grade, we're going to use the base 10 blocks to solve the triple digit division problem. So they're going to be bigger division problems, and the base 10 blocks will help them see how those are broke up into different groups. And then we're also going to introduce more of the term quotient for the answer to a division problem. There are many things that you need to avoid when teaching division problems. These are just a couple of the main ones that we need to avoid. First of all, do not introduce division terms too early, such as division or quotient or dividing, because these terms are overwhelming to young students, thinking that they have to memorize something right away. Focus on the concepts first. Then the second one that we have up here is being exposed to all the numerical forms of division too soon or all at once. So all the different ways that you can write division. Don't put all those up on the board right away. Wait till they figure out how to group, how to divide things up evenly and maybe unevenly, and then show them how that fits into the numerical form. Some of the teacher background that you need to teach division are these. You need to know what grouping is. You need to know how to group. You also need to know how to use all the different manipulatives to show students how to group items and what happens when it might not group evenly so that you have a few left over. And then also how to explain the base 10 blocks, which is a kind of a new concept to many students, and if the teacher doesn't know how to use it, then the students won't usually pick up on it very fast. And then the last one that we have up here is knowing the different representation of division problems. Knowing how to teach kids all the different ways you can write the division problems, but remember that that won't be taught to them until later on after they've developed that grouping and dividing with the manipulatives.
My mom gave me 10 beans this morning on my way to school, and she told me to share them with my friends. Well, I have 3 friends, but I don't know how many to give to each friend to make it fair. So I'm going to draw my friends. Let's draw my 3 friends. 1, 2, and 3. Well, my friends all have names, so let's give them a name. Kim, Jack, and Jace. These are my 3 friends. I gotta share my beans with my 3 friends. So let's start with the beans. Let's put 1 bean on each person. So Kim's gonna get a bean, Jack's gonna get a bean, and Jace will get a bean. Okay, I still have enough beans to give everybody another one, so let's give everyone another bean. Kim's a bean, Jack has a bean, and Jace has a bean. Looks like I still have more. Let's keep going. Give Kim another bean. We'll give Jack another bean, and Jace another bean. Do it one more time. Kim another bean, Jack another bean, and Jace another bean. Now my beans are split up evenly between my 3 friends. I notice I have 3 groups. There's 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups of beans. And each group has 4 beans. So that must mean my 12 beans can be split up into 3 groups of 4.
Okay, so today we are going to show you how to divide, and we are going to use the hundreds board to demonstrate that. If we want to find out how many 5s are, or how many groups of 5 are in 100, we will want to count by 5s. So we're going to put a yellow marker on 100 just to remind us that that is where we're going to stop. So we're going to count by 5s all the way up to 100 to see how many groups of 5 are in 100. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll put a red marker down. Just remember that that's a group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goes on the 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it looks like there's a pattern starting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I'm thinking about this, I'm guessing it's going to go all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The pattern's still going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pattern staying true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll put a red marker on top of it now that we know that we're stopped there, so that we can count how many groups of 5 are in 100. So now we'll count just the red markers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So now we know there are 20 groups of 5 that go into 100. Now we're going to try a little bit bigger one, and I want to know how many groups of 11 are in 99. So our first step, remember, is to find 99 on our hundreds chart and put a yellow marker down to remind us to stop there. Now I'm going to have to count by 11s, so it might take a little bit longer, but we want to see how many 11s are in 99. So we know 1 to 11 is one group, so we're going to put the red marker down. Now I'm going to have to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 goes on 22, red marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 goes on 33. It looks like there might be a pattern on this one, but I'm going to do it a couple more times to find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think the pattern's true, but I want to go all the way to 99 to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So we landed on our 99. So now we know that 11 does go into 99 evenly. Now I want to know how many times 11 goes into 99. So remember, I'm going to count my red markers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I know that 11 goes into 99 9 times.
Today we're going to be working with division with base 10 blocks, but to start out we need to show you that a 10 strip will fit on a hundreds block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So as you can see, 10 strips of 10 blocks will fit on a 100 cube. So that must mean that 10 strips equals 100. Also, a 10 strip equals 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 ones equals a 10 strip. Now that we know what each cube, strip, and block represents, let's start our division problem. Our division problem today is 276 divided by 6. But there are many different ways we can write this. There's all these ways, but for today's lesson we're going to focus on this one. So our problem is going to be 276 divided by 6. This is how we are going to represent 276 with our base 10 blocks. We have two 100 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 blocks, and 6 ones. That represents 276. Now let's divide this by 6. We're going to begin with the hundreds. Since we're dividing by 6, we need to make groups containing 6 hundreds. But can we do this if we only have 2 hundreds? The answer to that question is no. We cannot break 200 into 6 hundreds because we do not have enough. So what we're going to have to do is regroup and make groups from the next place value, which is going to be our tens place value. So let's break our hundreds up into tens. So that means we're going to need to bring over 100's worth of tens strips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's our 100s group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's those. Now this is broken into our 10 strips. We also need to bring down our 10 strips from our problem because those are still left over. So now we have a total of 270 in 10 strips and our 6 ones. So since we're working with tens now, how many groups of 6 can we make from the 27 tens here? So let's break them up into groups of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's another group. 3, 4, 5, 6. Third group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have 3 left over. So we made a total of 4 groups of 6. Now that we have our 4 groups of 6, let's go back to our problem. We know that 27 will break into 4 groups. So we need to write a 4 in the tens place on our problem. And how many, if this group equals 60 and we need to add all 4 groups together, let's do that. There's 60 plus 60 equals 120, plus 60 more is 180. And 60 more of that is 240. So we need to write that right below 276. This is going to make our subtraction problem. And what's going to be? 36. And as you can see, we have 10, 20, 30, 2, 4, 6, 36 is left. Since we cannot make any more groups of 6 with the tens, we can't make those 6 there, we need to break these down into ones, which we discussed earlier. 1 strip equals 10 ones. So let's bring in our ones. May I bring in 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's one group of 10s. We can bring that 10 out. Make another group of 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Take that 10 out, bring in another group of 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's all of our ones. Now, are there any ones left over? I think we're okay. What do you think we'll write over that 6 that represents? Okay, now we have 36 ones. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's one group of 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So there, now we have a total of 20 there. 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now we have a total of 30 and our 6. So we still have 36 left. Now we need to break these ones into groups of 6 as well. We know this is 6, so there's one group there. 4, 5, 6. There's another group of 6. 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 4, 6, and 6. So let's count how many groups of 6 we have with our ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a total of 6 groups. Let's go back to our math problem on our paper. We know that 36 divided by 6 is now our 6 groups of 1s. So let's write the 6 up there. And we know that that's going to be 36. So we have nothing left over. So what is our quotient going to be? It is going to be 46.